We're coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And, of course, Kawhi Leonard. Part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Irving. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Durant in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Levine. Here's Irving. Sinks the 15-footer. Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range. But given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
And that one, good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Levine can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Harris. Outside Durant. Pass to Drummond. Takes a three. And the Nets another three.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Levine for three. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Clippers trail by 10. For three, Middleton. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Irving with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Stolen by Holiday. For three, Levine. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For three, Levine. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Levine. Oh.
Zach LaVine.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. LaVine in style.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Irving. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Kick out to Levine. Over Harris. Levine can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Kyrie Irving from range. That is such a beautiful looking shot.
And here's Levine following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Levine double team. Back to Middleton.
In the first.
Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Misses the three. The wide open look for Durant. And the Nets, another three.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle. His ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
Nobody near Irving. Again, the Nets for two.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high field goal percentage.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
With the crossover, and Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got 15 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Back to Levine. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Third team foul.
Now, Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Covington. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Fourth team foul.
It's on Thon Maker. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, Robert Covington, an example of what the G League is all about. Undrafted back in 2013, but in 2014 goes for Rookie of the Year in the G League, and it wasn't long before he became an NBA starter.
No good from Simmons.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Nets foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
All right.
What a performance.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
6 on the shot clock. Covington into the lane. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
Clippers trail by 3. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2. Kennard's got his first points of the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
It's tipped. And he recovers it. Ennis in the corner. Sinks the triple. Ennis has got his first 3 points of the game.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
The Clippers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Clippers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Nets with possession here. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Pass to Maker. Ennis in the corner. Here's Claxton. From outside, off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Here.
The Clippers trail. Kennard with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They double him with Simmons. 5 on the clock. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
Robert Covington.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Covington with the steal.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
His second personal foul.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before now.
Now here's Simmons. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Curry with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
3 points.
Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
15 foul.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
And a wide open look for Simmons. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside Williams. Williams double team. Kennard for 3. The shot, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Nets leading by 8. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his
way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Kennard. Covington into the lane. That one falls. Covington's got 10 points. And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Double team on Williams. Back to Covington. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Nets ball.
And the Clippers call time here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
The Nets making a switch here.
Two minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
He trains the turnaround jump shot. 17 points in the game.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Levine double team. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now Irving. 17 points in the game. The three from KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 9.
That Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now, here is Irving. To the middle. Batum with the steal. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Irving drives in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Levine double team. Outside Holiday. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Kevin Durant gets a quick first step, and it puts the defense in a tough spot, and he picks up the foul.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Your Clippers, Saratinski.
Here's Holiday. And he lays it straight in. Holiday's got 11 points.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 7. Outside, KD. All sorts of time. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
It's Covington on the wing. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Brooklyn leading by 9.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. And they continue to control the glass.
Outside Irving. Nets passing it around. A nice shot by Harris.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And the 3 ball is good. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Irving. Basket counts.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And the Nets with possession here. After the Clippers pick up 2. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Kick out to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. And then Levine with the jam.
The consistency for Zach Levine is a guy who's going to be productive night after night after night.
Count that one. Levine's got 17. Irving double team. It's Brown on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And Brown over to help. On the wing, Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Levine. A nice shot by Irving. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
It's one thing to be a scorer. It's another thing to be an efficient offensive player. Kyrie Irving doing work right now.
Zach LaVine.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Good. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, we know that Zach LaVine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
On the wing, Harris. Irving double team. And here's Leonard from three. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will come the other way.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 23. Fires for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Pass to Covington. Middleton for three. Cranes the three-pointer. Middleton's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 minutes.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 26. Durant, that's good. 18 points for him.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Levine.
You got to be kidding.
Thank you very much.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
Next foul. Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul.
1:05 left to play in the third. On the wing, Levine. He's got 25. Outside, Covington. 4 on the clock. And Levine, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Irving with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. From deep. The shot by KD. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Middleton. And he jams it with authority.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Right side, Levine. Three-pointer. That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 5.
All right.
And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound. And the layup is good. Simmons got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Boy, you do not want Levine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
And he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 29 in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Maker. That three off the mark. Clippers trailed by 3. Covington with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Simmons with it. Now defended by Levine.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the dunk by Maker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Kennard. Over in the corner, Batum. Lets it go from deep. Tries to save it. Rebounded by Maker.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Nets leading by 6. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Chris Middleton.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Levine. On the wing, Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers to stop the run. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Ben Simmons.
And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop it. And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
James Ennis.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Levine, here we go. A rebound by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Curry with a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Covington. Middleton on the wing. Middleton is doubled. Middleton on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On defense, the Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Hartenstein. Can't hit from in close.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Cans it from downtown.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Levine, here we go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen. Oh, Middleton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well conceived play call. The length of Middleton makes him a big target on the finishing end.
And here is Curry. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Durant. Simmons on the wing. Back to Durant. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And here's Kennard. Williams up on top. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kevin Durant.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game.